Well, I'll get that water, I guess, for you, if you still want it.
Please, thank you. You
Maybe
don't have
then,
to do that, though.
maybe then it's a better idea to just find some place more quiet. Is that okay for you?
I know just the place if you want to go somewhere that's a little quieter then.
Or with, like, music. That would be nice.
I think they play music.
Oh,
We will fix you right up, Mr. Forrest.
Yeah, we will.
right. Are we taking them along, or are we...
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Well, we take the more the merrier.
I'm gonna start waving towards Gabriel at the.
I'm going to assume that you're done with your question, Gabe, and several people might even be whispering, says, "Hey, that's one of the lead developers of the game. That's Gabriel Stoll. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool." And blah, 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 blah. And maybe, I think one of those, like, really super into it, like, VITA nerds will come up to you and just be like, Mr. Stoll, I had some questions for you. So in issue number 37, there was a little bit of a plot hole, and I think it kind of contradicted something back in issue 5 about, like, he just kind of asking you about some of the plot, the conflicting plot elements of this very archaic part of the story.
And was this before? Was that before when he started? Like, even like, was that like in like the first like year or so, even before he even started?
Whatever makes your response more amusing, whichever one makes your response more interesting.
No, it's wait. No, he's gonna humor this guy. He's gonna keep going with everything, and he's like, "What about this?" He goes, "Well, and know what? Gabe's gonna just throw out as many details as possible. Just be like, yeah, I know as much as you do, boy."
Right. Yeah, exactly. Because he's going to be like, well, you know, in this issue, they said that the Klingons' weakness was this, but in this issue, it said that it was this, and it was really kind of...
Of course it's both. Of course it's both. That's only if you looked at the codex entry. You have a book right there. You know, that edition. I know it's a little old, but you know.
He's super distracted in the conversation. So Sage, what did you do?
I'm just gonna pickpocket whatever money I can get out of him and put a little smiley face on a paper.
He'll probably have some loose cash in there, maybe like an inhaler of some sort. I don't know if you keep that or not, but
I will not. I'll take his money.
All right, you take his money.
But actually, I would like to take out his inhaler, do a smiley face on it, put it back, and then take it.
Okay.
So,
sure.
You know how we can use hero points to control a scene?
Yes.
Can I use a hero point just to put like the knowledge smackdown on this guy in front of everyone?
Yes, you can
the
do
hero
that.
point
Yes.
is like, I just start throwing out. He's like, what about this? And Gabe just like goes, okay, kid, I wasted my damn marriage on this game. You don't throw that shit on me.
You basically hand his butt back to him with your knowledge, your factual like plot knowledge, and he looks a little taken aback by that, and he says, "Yeah, I never thought about that. That's gives me a lot to think about."
Well, glad that you made it, kid. Have fun. And he keeps going.
You'll leave him. He's just still stunned. And some of his buddies are like, "Did he, like, pwn you just now?" And blah 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 blah.
You two lead developer pwns random guy.
So you'll join Tomas.
Yeah.
And the other two. And it says, hey. So if you all are done, we're gonna take Forrest somewhere that's a little quieter, but I promise you, it's gonna be super fun.
And fun in which way?
He says, you'll see. Come on. Just trust me. And he's just gonna wave you to follow him.
No, I'm gonna follow him.
So the community center, like I said, is divided up into different sections for this convention. And there's one section that is dedicated not necessarily to VITA specifically, but for board gaming. And just for anyone who wants, they probably have like a selection of board games and even, quite frankly, like tabletop RPGs there as well. And some people are actually hosting those games. And then when you go into that room, you kind of feel the vibe. So people are just, starting to start up games with each other. And Thomas is just scoping the room, and he's like, oh, dude, there. We are going there. And he's going to kind of take you all over. And there's a section on there that is labeled P&P. It's P&P is what it's labeled. It says, Abe, do you know what that is? We should totally do it.
No.
It's one of my favorite games in the whole world, Papers and Paychecks. Oh man, it's so awesome. I used to play this with Tessa, Trevor, Tracy, and Bob growing up. It's like a totally awesome tabletop RPG, and they're on their 4th edition already.
Hey, I think I've heard something about it. Is it related to that one game? I think it may have been a spin-off even, Bunions and Flagons?
Yeah. I think
cool.
it's actually made by the same creators.
Oh, really?
But yeah, so look, we can maybe join in her game, and he's pointing at the person who appears to be like offering to GM a game, and it is this water ganassi in a wheelchair. It's a water ganassi in a wheelchair, Jennifer Steele. And she's just sort of waiting patiently. She's just kind of, looking through some notes and some character sheets. And without even asking for y'all permission, I think Thomas is just going to go over and just sit across from her and say, I want to play. And very deadpan, the girl looks up and says, all right, we need at least 4 more players then to play. Well, speak of the devil.
Yeah, sure.
Angel, speak of the angel, he says, pointing. We got 4 players right here. Come on, guys, let's play. At least, I don't know, maybe just for a couple hours. Maybe play a few scenes.
It was like, there is no way in hell I'm going to play this nerdy ass game. And then he sees her, and he's like, yeah, I'll play.
Sure. If nobody protests, you'll go over. Jennifer Steele, again, she's got, there's when you enter into her vicinity, it's almost like there's a little bit of a mist in the air. And it's not humid in the sense oh my gosh, it's uncomfortably hot and humid. It's more almost as if you stepped into an indoor pool kind of feeling. And she kind of looks at the group of you, and she says, all right, if you 5 are gonna play, I'll give my spiel. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the wonderful world of Papers and Paychecks. My name is Jennifer, and I will be your EM. That stands for Executive Manager, by the way. All right, for the first thing we're gonna have to do is assign your characters. I have made some pre-made ones that, just to save time, you just have to decide which classes you want. You can be the janitor, the marketing manager, the IT guy, the accountant, or the intern. Which classes do you each want?
Janitor.
Kate will be the janitor. All right.
Gabe goes,
Man, I'm normally the janitor, but I should try something new.
Trust me, I'm good at cleaning house.
I imagine Gabe just every time he just looks like, oh no. Gabe goes, I'll play the IT guy.
The IT guy? Okay, you get the IT guy's character sheet.
What's
the ones that are left? Marketing manager, accountant, and the intern.
What do these classes do? What is the game even? Papers and Paychecks.
I'll play the intern.
In Papers and Paychecks, you work in an office building, and essentially your main goal is to try to avoid your boss for as long as humanly possible.
Okay, so what's left now?
Are you gonna play or not?
Marketing
manager, accountant, and the intern.
I'll be taking the intern.
I guess I'll be accountant. I'm not that bad with numbers.
Oh, that means I get to be a manager. Ah, that means I get to be the marketing manager.
Oh no,
man.
the power's gonna go to his head.
All right, great. So if you look at your character sheets, you'll notice that in this game there are 3 attributes. Strength, which is useless. Intelligence, which will synergize with any collegiate background. And Constitution, which is the measure of your ability to put up with BS. All right, so first things first, let's go around the table and each of you come up with a brief backstory of your characters. Who are you and what is your motivation? Oh man, so much pressure. Background for my marketing manager. So yeah, he's been in this company for a couple of years, transferred over from the competing company, and he's secretly in this company because he's actually a spy for the competition. Ooh, that'll spice things up. How about the rest of you all?
My character's name is Kevin. He is trying to save up to purchase his lover. He wants her to be his lover. She has these beautiful blue eyes. Her name's Jennifer. And so yeah, he's working to save up to give her an amazing gift.
Jennifer Steele, when you say that, like her eyebrow like rises a little bit, but she's just kind of listens and she's just kind of looking at you and just kind of nods.
The mask does a little bump as I go.
How about the rest of you? She says. Like she lingers a little bit at that, and then you're based on her expression, you're not really sure. She's processing. Right now she's processing something, but you don't really know fully what she's thinking. So she looks at the rest of you and says, how about the rest of you all? What stories have you got?
So, my name is Frankie. I come from Russia and I am the intern for this, this company.
Okay. And then go ahead. She turns then to the other 2.
I guess I'm just. Oh, I gotta do like a voice now, don't I?
Getting into character is highly encouraged.
That'll be just a young man from somewhere through college and trying to pay off all the student debt and just working 9 to 5 and just being myself.
Okay. I'm sorry, this is better than I imagined it would be. I'm so sorry.
So
okay.
meta.
And then Gabe, did you have a backstory for your character?
He's like, you can't really think of too much when he goes, I'll be Gale. The IT guy just loves to fix up machines. And he does this billowing laugh, which is very similar to what he does when he's Odin.
Okay.
Oh, no.
All right. So, let me set up the scene for you all. So, the company that you work for is called Sucks to Be You. That's SUX-2BU. They sell wax vampire lips. Don't question it, just go with it. Anyway, intern. That's you, she says, turning to Ave.
Yes.
So, it's your first day at the office, and you're about to meet your new boss, she says. That new boss being the accountant. So she turns to Forrest. So, you're reporting, and essentially your goal is to brown nose the snot out of this guy. Accountant, let's be honest here, you don't give an F who this kid is as long as he brings in more business to the lucrative market that is wax vampire lips.
Okay, I think I can do that.
Go.
Well, it is so nice to meet you.
I don't care, alright? Just do your job.
I will do my job very well, you see. I am a huge fan of these vampire lips. Not far from where I come from, vampires are fairly popular. There is this big story about Vladimir, vampire, a really cool guy. And I actually have once, I've been really into theater, you know, and I've used to play this scripting with all different kinds of like evil creatures. And while I was not allowed to play the vampire with the magnificent, beautiful lips, I was very close to it. You see, I was like a Frankenstein monster.
Right. You forgot to tell me about the part where I'm supposed to care, but how does that relate to anything that we're doing right now?
Well, you see, I can really appreciate a nice set of lips.
Are you flirting with me? That is against company policy, not IS.
Would that get me the job?
Maybe.
Then yes, I am flirting with you. I would really like to be your husband.
Well, I don't make attachments that fast. You're kind of moving a little quick. I think you lost favor there.
Jennifer Steele interjects a little bit and says, "May I remind you boys that I would like to keep this PG-13, please? Thank you." You may continue.
I'm terribly sorry. It will not happen again. I just
that's exactly
look
why
towards Thomas.
I did not accept your request and immediately downplayed it. So we work for you're an intern. You're supposed to show up and pretend to be important. So that's basically just handling all my things while I go in the break room and do nothing.
I would gladly handle your thing.
Wonderful.
No,
I have a bunch of paperwork done by Monday.
Great. Does this mean I get like points or something because I got hired?
Yeah. Do I get to be like do I get like something because I'm like playing my character well or whatever?
Sure, she says. Why don't you roll? And she asks you to roll a d20. Let me see what you get.
13.
13. Sure. Essentially, you get a +2 bonus with anything involving asking the intern to fetch you coffee, do your laundry, get you lunch, etc., etc. And they are compelled to follow your example, lest they have their sorry butts fired from this well-established and highly successful company.
This is so much fun.
It really isn't.
Great. Moving on to the next scene. IT guy. So your manager comes to you and asks you for your latest TPS report, which was due the day before. How do you respond?
Oh, I'm sorry, boss. It's a little late, but I had to check the numbers. I didn't want to give you anything that was wrong. That could have messed with the company's money.
Roll for BS, please. That's
Imagine.
roll a d20. Roll for BS.
10.
10. And because of your constitution modifier, which again is your ability to put up with BS, you can also dish it out. You'll get a +1 circumstance bonus. Alright, you pass. Your manager is convinced and gets out of your face at least for the next hour. Unfortunately, by the end of the hour, you realize that out of nowhere, you have a sudden case of explosive diarrhea. Perhaps it was from the accountant's chili that he traded you for lunch earlier that day. What do you do?
Excuse me, everyone. I gotta go. And Gabe just kind of tells Gale to just go to the bathroom and just sit down and use that and rush there.
Roll for bowel movement.
Man, this game is so detailed.
I know, right? As Jennifer Steele says.
18.
Okay, so you successfully managed to empty your system. Unfortunately, when you attempt to remove the actual waste product from the toilet clogs up. It seems that you will need the help from a person of the janitor class.
Oh no.
Oh, it gets better, Jennifer says. And it's her turn looking right at you, and she actually has a slight grin on her face, and she does the eyebrow thing towards you.
Alright, a little more excited about dealing with this poop situation. This thing. Oh my Sisao, that is horrendous. What did you do to this poor toilet, sir?
It was chilly.
Think of Jennifer. Think of Jennifer. Alright. I'm gonna hold my breath and clean it.
Alright, if you take a look at your inventory, I think you have a +1 magical plunger, which also has a caustic ability, which may or may not be helpful in the situation, but I'll let you decide. How do you wish to proceed to address this situation?
I will draw my +1 plunger and I'm going to slay that shitstorm.
Make an attack roll. Don't crit fail.
12.
Alright, you succeed in hitting this vile substance before you. It makes a gurgling noise, but it is very resistant as it attempts to grapple your plunger. Please roll an exposed strength roll.
A 6.
Well, as I said, strength is useless, so you automatically fail.
Oh, no.
The plunger is now stuck in the toilet. What do you do next?
What else do I have in my inventory?
You have a snake, you have a wrench, and you also have a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, I'll smoke 2 of those and then attempt to use the snake.
Alright. Go ahead and roll another attack roll.
5. +1? No, just 5.
5. Alright, you're attempting to use the snake a bit. It doesn't quite hit the target, but you believe that maybe with a little assistance, you might be able to get to the root of the problem. She then turns to Gabriel.
Guess I'm gonna try to help him.
Go ahead and roll an assist.
Bet your ass you're gonna help. You did this.
Not my job. Oh no, that's not much help.
Oh dear. All of a sudden, the toilet explodes during your attempt, and water starts to leak out onto the floor of the bathroom.
I'll use the wrench to tighten it so it stops leaking.
Go ahead and roll a plumbing roll. You get advantage in plumbing, as your class states.
12.
Alright. 12. So you turn, and you turn, and you turn. Just like a cleric does, by the way. You turn. Basically, it's a turning check. The wrench. And you successfully manage to stop the leak. Unfortunately, there is still the matter of the wet, messy floor, full of explosive diarrhea.
I'll mop it up. I assume I have a mop.
You do have a mop. Yes.
I'll mop it up and swear vengeance on my accountant friend, or not accountant friend. Which one were you? The IT guy.
IT guy, yeah. You know what's weird when you say I swear vengeance on the IT guy? Gabe almost like looks nervous for a moment. Actually, in real life, like, oh no. But he's like, oh wait, no, he doesn't mean that.
Really, Kevin? That's like a really big step. Like you're gonna swear vengeance over like explosive diarrhea?
Oh yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Like as a game's like, yes, he would. Yeah,
A curse is on his whole family for many generations.
Seems like a little overkill to me. But...
You're not the one picking up his shit.
As you are mopping, you just gain some extra experience points, so you get to add another +1 to your mopping skills. Good job, janitor.
Nice.
Moving on to the next scene. Now here's where we might end up with some PvP, but we'll see what happens. So, marketing manager. Oh, yeah, that's me. What's your name, marketing manager? Oh, Thomas. No, what's your character's name? Tommy? Fine. Jennifer Steele says, just fine. So, you, all go over to the coffee room where there is a vending machine. And right now, you realize that you really want to get that last peanut butter jelly cup that is in the vending machine. But the problem is, the janitor, also there, had a case of the snackies and also want the last peanut butter jelly cup. But you are pretty sure that you both saw it first. Yeah, I saw it first. So, stand aside, janitor man, but, I'm higher ranked than you. I mean, I appreciate what you do and all, but...
You have no idea the hell I've been through today.
Well, pray tell. I had a lot of work to do. Working. What did you do all day?
Well, I'll tell you in one moment. I start typing in the code.
You're just typing in the code.
Hold on.
You type it. Go ahead. You type the code as he's trying to protest, and then Jennifer Steele says, "The peanut butter jelly cup drops down."
Oh, but is it stuck?
Into the slot. And then he says, "I'm gonna go try to grab it before he does."
Question: are my overalls still poop covered?
What do you think would make this scene more interesting?
Yeah, I think them being poop covered would probably up the interesting factor a little bit.
Then sure.
I'm gonna push my poop covered overalls towards his face and try and stiff arm him.
I should have seen that coming. Jennifer Steele says, "Oh, man, this suit, I just had this suit. This is a brand new suit."
That is 100th of what I've been through today.
"Man, I'm gonna get you and your Asimar fired," he says. "Oh, sorry, bro." Out of character, he says, looking at Gabe.
He's like, no issue, no problem.
It's totally out of character. I think you all are great people. He says, "Really?" He says, "I'm gonna get your Asimar fired." I didn't hear what you said, out of character, by the way.
I'm gonna pull out the treat and just say, well, at least I'll have had my final treat, and I'll open the package.
There's two of them. The least we could do is split. Truce? Can I roll for something?
Yeah, go for it. Persuasion.
And Jennifer Steele, yes.
Right.
Go ahead and roll your persuasion. All right. I'm gonna roll. 17. That's good, right?
Yeah, just don't get me fired. I need this job. I gotta woo this beautiful woman named Jennifer. She is the light of my life. Here.
Awesome. Good choice. Life choices, and I'll eat it. All right, I guess there was no PvP. Maybe next time. All right, anyway, moving on. He says, so back to the accountant and the intern. So the two of you are trying to print something at the same time, and unfortunately, it causes the printer in the office to malfunction. What do you do?
I don't know how to fix a printer. Can you fix a printer? Does anybody know how to fix a printer here? What's wrong with the printer?
Normally, the printers are fixed by the IT guy.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go get the account or the intern and tell him to go fetch the IT guy and tell him to do his job. Yeah.
Right away, sir. Whatever you say, sir. Everything for you. So I now. So go now to the IT person, and can I interact with Gabriel now, or?
I think I'm trying to use you as a messenger owl. That's all.
Right. So yeah, I go to the IT guy and.
You go to the IT guy's office. By that point, IT guy, your day hasn't been that great. There was a whole debacle in the bathroom, and things just sort of spiraled from there. People have been complaining about different things malfunctioning, and you're about at the end of your wit's end.
Okay. Hello there, intern. What do you need?
Well, we have a slight issue with printing machine. You see, it is busted, as they say. And I think the accountants asked me to come fetch you. I see you have terrible day by the way. Maybe the accountant should not have bothered you with this one. A very naughty accountant, eh?
Well, I'll be right there. Should be an easy fix. Okay. And he's just gonna go and try to fix the printer.
So, on your way to the printer, against my better judgment, she turns to Cade and she says, "So, this Jennifer character, who exactly are you envisioning this character to be?"
Oh, she has these beautiful blue eyes and beautiful blue skin. Kind of like bluish green hair, very wavy. I kind of think of her as like a water goddess, you know? Yeah.
She looks very uncomfortable right now when you say that. It's like she's trying to pick her words very carefully. She's processing again. How original. Okay. So, this woman is currently at the printer. It's Jennifer. Let's say that she is in the sales department. And she is also trying to print something, but the printer is broken. And she turns towards you and she says, "Oh, Mr. Out of character, what was your name again?"
Kevin. Kevin.
No, not you, him. Jennifer saying to Cade, not to Cade, to Gabe.
He goes, Gale.
Says, "Oh, hello, Mr. Gale. This is only my second week, and I really could use somebody's help with this computer. Do you think that you could help little old me?"
Well, of course. I was here to fix up the printer anyways. Let's take a look.
We'll say at that point, the janitor is passing by too, and Miss Jennifer, she seems like she is very troubled because she's trying to get this printer working. Do you do anything as you're passing by, Mr. Janitor?
Oh.
Kevin.
Miss Jennifer, seems like you're having a tough time. Can I be of assistance?
Oh, it's Kevin, right?
That's right.
Oh, thank you again for helping me out in the women's bathroom when I found the leaky faucet. I really appreciate that.
Of course, it was the highlight of my week.
She smiles, and then she says, I'm not sure if you'd be able to help this IT guy with the printer by any chance.
Hey, sir, do you need any assistance? Can I be of any help to you?
Oh yes, just help me out with some of my tools. And
Yeah.
You should
You
be
got
fine.
it. You got it.
At that point, Jennifer sniffs the air. What is that smell? She smells something in the air at the moment because according to you, Jennifer Steele says, according to you, you still have stuff on your clothes.
You're right. I did forget about that.
At that point, Jennifer has you can catch a break in her expression. She smiles slightly. She smiles slightly.
The evil DM smile.
You screwed yourself over with that one.
I had to deal with just the worst of situations. So I'll be right back. I need to go change real quick. I apologize.
No problem.
I'm gonna GTFO.
All right. Are you going to the bathroom to change?
I'll be like getting out of my clothes as quick as I can and like running back.
All right. Let's go back to the IT guy. Go ahead and roll your repair check. You should have an advantage as your class states.
Okay.
So roll a d20 twice.
Oh, hold on. Woo! 19.
All right.
Nice.
You succeed in repairing it with flying colors, and Jennifer turns to you and says, "Oh, Mr. IT guy, my hero. That smell is that cologne that you're wearing?
Ah, yes it is.
It smells really, really nice." And she starts walking towards you. Meanwhile, back in the bathroom, I would say that both the accountant and the intern are at the stalls at the same time, probably not conversing with each other about anything important, when the janitor comes in, Kevin, and I'm assuming you're going to go and start trying to change.
That's correct.
Does anything happen in this scene at all? If not, I'm going to move on.
How many stalls are in this bathroom?
I'll say 3.
3? So we each have one then?
You're at the urinals.
Oh.
I
What's that?
I misspoke. The urinals, the things that are in the men's bathroom that you pee standing up.
I've never been in. Cool. I didn't know that. Right. I guess I'll be there. Maybe.
Okay. She looks a little weirded out by that a little bit, but she just ignores it. But she's like, okay, interesting. I think at that point, the Thomas will also look towards your direction, like with some curiosity as well.
Yeah, just bursting in while you guys are in there. Just start stripping. I'm not getting into a stall or anything. Just strip down to something cleaner. I'm just kicking my nasty clothes into a corner and running out.
Where are you getting your cleaner clothes?
I was thinking I'd like a jumpsuit over my normal clothes.
Sure, that's fine.
Thought we were about to get a show there.
If nothing else interesting happens, Kevin, you emerge from the bathroom, you make your way back, and lo and behold, Jennifer Steele and the IT guy are making out on the table. What do you do?
And the game's like, wait, we are? I don't remember
so
this.
Stupid, I love it.
Is this anything going through the rule book?
How dare you, sir? How dare you take advantage of this beautiful young lady?
What? She took advantage of me.
Jennifer Steele says, then Jennifer pulled herself away, looking very frazzled, and she starts fixing her outfit, and she looks very confused and says, "What's happening? What's going on?"
Did this guy attack you?
I don't know. One moment he finished fixing the machine and I said thank you, and the next moment we were on the table. I don't know what happened.
I'm going to punch him.
Roll an attack roll.
Wait. This is not a...
If you want to dodge, go ahead and roll to dodge. Roll a d20.
I rolled a 4.
You just have to beat a 4.
Oh, my luck's not gonna go.
You swing a punch, and I will say that the other three characters go into the office and see this fight erupting, or at least what I'm hoping is going to be an interesting fight.
I miss. I hit the printer and re-break it.
Yes. Oh no! Kevin, is your hand all right?
Oh, of course. It's like not.
How do the rest of you respond? Can I try to break it up a little bit? If you're fast enough, they have a few rounds left. Okay, I'm gonna try to get over there so I can break it up. In the meantime, what do you do, IT guy?
The game out of character is like, wait a minute, this is not what I signed up for.
Yes.
He's like, guy's like, I just admit, I don't know what happened. I think she kissed me. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
He spends the entire round babbling. What do you do, Kevin?
Dare you? I love her. And then I'm gonna try and tackle him.
He's going there. Okay.
Go ahead and roll.
17.
To tackle.
Oh no, I'm gonna.
You can roll in a pose, but I think it'll be really hard to beat.
Oh, I agree.
Abe is, by the way, just completely out of the game and like, enjoying the show.
Oh, wow. You try to tackle him to the ground, but he manages to step out of the way. And at this point, Jennifer is looking between the both of you, and she's wondering who will reign supreme from this fight.
As I ram into a wall.
Yes. Can I jump in and just try to break it up a little bit? What do you want to say? I say, hey, you all, it's okay. How about I treat all of you to some free beers or brewskis or something? I guess you can roll a persuasion for that. Oh, yeah, persuasion. All right. Let's see what I get. Oh, epic fail. Oh, man. So you actually end up insulting the two of them, and they actually now want to fight with you as well. Actually, you even probably made some sort of misogynistic comment accidentally when you said that about something about beers and women, I don't know. And now even Jennifer takes a strike at you. So Jennifer takes a swing. She misses.
At this point, could my character be in there? And because it's what my character would do, I'm gonna go up to Jennifer and be all like, well, look at these uncivilized people. Why don't we go and get something ourselves?
Jennifer just shrugs and says, okay. And she goes with you.
The intern was looking in shock.
Wow, I didn't need to roll anything. Look at me.
I think the intern wants to go towards them and just punch the Jennifer in the face because she's running away with the account.
Okay.
Go ahead.
As the self-respecting gentleman that I am, can I throw myself in the way of this heathen that is attempting to harm this lady? Okay, what do I roll?
Go ahead and try to defend her honor by rolling an opposed roll. Roll a d20. Try to beat an 18.
Okay. Do I have any advantages or anything?
Unfortunately not.
Oh wait, didn't you say I had a +2 against him earlier?
Yes, unfortunately a 12 is not enough, even with the +2. So the intern punches at Jennifer. She gets hit across the jaw. She gasps. And then she gets knocked out cold on the floor.
You keep your filthy paws off of my account.
You can break combat now if you want. What happens next?
Jennifer, no! I want to run to her aid.
Do you check her vitals and her pulse?
Yes.
She's dead.
She's dead.
No! That was my reason for living. I quit.
You quit.
I quit.
There's a huge lawsuit that goes to the company, and the company goes under. Congratulations, you won. Didn't win the game. The end. I appreciate you all playing my module today. And she'll just clap.
Gabe will clap.
Wow, that was very different from any of the sessions I ever played with my siblings.
Wow.
One of a kind.
You know, I've never really gotten into like games before, but this is actually kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's not VITA, but I mean, it's another way to like immerse yourself the way they did back in the old days.
I would like to reverse pickpocket her my number.
Nice. Are you just gonna do a natural 20 or like a roll?
Yeah, I'll take the take 20, and it'll
Take
just
20.
say.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll just say Kevin, and then the number, and then my signature
Okay.
smiley face.
Okay. You do that. It looks like there's another group of people that wants to play in Jennifer's game. So she will look at all of you and will say, thanks to you all for playing. I did have fun. You all were a good group.
It was.
Maybe we could do this again. That was actually really fun.
It was EM. Appreciate your time, EM. What was it? Instead of a GM,
EM.
it was a EM.
It's EM.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, EM. Appreciate you.
You recognize for us, one thing that you probably would pick up after all of this is that you do recognize Jennifer Steele has a resemblance to Jacob Steele, the bagpipes kid. Just an FYI.
I'm a person who's very aware.
As you're leaving, she wheels her wheelchair towards your direction, actually, Cade. And she says, just one moment.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind, she'll like pull you, like, use her finger to, like, have you go get closer to her.
Okay, I will.
She sort of, like, looks at you and studies you carefully, and she kind of takes her, her fingers, and he just rubs her chin a little bit, and she says, have we met before? You look familiar.
Probably not. I feel like I would remember you.
What did you say your last name was? Kevin?
Phillips.
Phillips. Doesn't ring a bell. Sorry, she says, and when you were close to her, I just wanted to mention that she's wearing a very subtle. There's a very subtle scent. It's probably not perfume. It could very well be like her shampoo.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a very it's got this note of like lavender and vanilla. She's got like this lavender and vanilla scent about her, just as an FYI when you're close to her. But she'll pull away.
That's probably when I do the reverse pickpocket, is when I was that close.
Sure. Yeah, you can do that. You can certainly do that.
I'll just kind of give her a nod and just say, you have yourself a lovely day. Turn around.
You as well. To all of you, she says. And she'll wheel herself back to the next group. Okay. So, the convention continues. I did want to start to wrap things up a little bit for the session, just to give us time for the vlog. I'll at least want to, you all can do various things, explore the different things around the convention, go to some of the talks. And then at the very end of that evening is going to be the concert. So, Ethan, if you kind of want to walk us through, you don't have to, be super descriptive, but just walk us through what it's like experiencing the concert.
Okay. For everyone else, it's a concert. If you've ever been to a concert band or concert choirs, or if you've performed in them, it's fairly simple. It's just pieces are arranged and they're played. And I imagine we're practiced enough to not be terrible. And it is a short time frame, but probably one of the most energetic parts of the orchestra itself is actually Forrest, and up there, just keeping time, giving cues, and everything. It's like they're a different person, and it's very. It's just very. They're in their own little world, lost and seemingly very happy.
Okay. I would like for you to please roll me 3 skill checks for conducting. Do you have like a sort of conducting or musical?
Yes, I do have a music expertise.
Mm-hmm. Can you roll me 3 skill checks? And I just want to see if you succeed 2 out of the 3 times. 21. Very nice. 23. Very nice.
22. What the?
Okay. All right. So, you as their conductor prepared them very well. You know, video game fanatics who go to these types of concerts, they can be really picky about like, oh, like that wasn't a great arrangement of that song. Like that doesn't sound anything like it does in the game. But you actually worked really well with them to come up with something that, for all they knew, your band may very well have been the ones that actually recorded for the game. It just sounds that good and that legit. And so at the end of each piece, there's like a round of applause, and you know, even the pickiest of attendees at this convention are impressed. I'm going to say that for anyone who is in the audience who may notice, Jennifer Steele actually is clapping very loud, especially for this one piece where her brother, Jacob Steele, using his bagpipes, had a little bit of a bagpipe solo for this like tavern jig, this really like popular
there's
tavern jig.
definitely a few bagpipe solos.
Yeah, so there's a few bagpipe solos, and she actually is smiling. Like, you didn't really see her smile except for a little bit of a sneak smile, but she is legitimately smiling while she's clapping for her brother. And I would say, since you did such a kick butt well in that, Ethan, for the next session, just consider yourself having 2 extra hero points instead of the normal 1 hero point. So you'll have 2 extra hero points for that. Also, by the way, who of you had Jennifer Steele as a bonus today? Had the Jennifer Steele card?
I had Joey.
I think. Oh, do you have Jacob? Or I thought you had Jennifer Steele. Somebody.
2 of us had Joey.
When they drew. 2 of you had Joey. I thought 1 of you had Jennifer Steele. Maybe I was wrong.
Was she the Empress?
I had Abe's.
Yeah, Jennifer Steele. Who had the Empress?
Joey.
Oh, Joey.
Oh, Joey.
So Joey was the one who had the bonus toward Jennifer Steele. Okay. Cool. So, if he decided to use it, because he could also save it for the other bonuses as well. But anyway, it's the end of the concert, and so before we wrap up, I don't know if anybody wants to like role play with Forrest after the concert is over, if they wanted to talk to him, but all of the I definitely say that all of the players felt like yeah, like this is awesome. It's one of the best concerts we've ever played in. People loved us, and Jacob looks very proud and happy.
I want to just say that Cade was in the crowd, and like at first he was like, "Hey, there's Jennifer," but as you started doing your thing, just absolutely stole Cade's attention, and he was just mesmerized. No. And it was a mix between just impressed as well as just like, "You are so familiar. What is that?"
I think just after the thing, you'd be like, "Good job, sharpshooter." You hit the mark this time.
Forrest themselves is kind of just elated, and you're saying words, but they're not like connecting as like someone's talking to me. It's more like a wow, everything is everything, and I'm everything. You know, like there's just a feeling higher than a kite.
I think he also turns to the bagpipe kid. He goes, "Good job, man. I never see someone play the bagpipe so well."
Jacob says, "Thanks, mister. It was my very first time performing in front of so many people. But man, it was a huge rush, and I just wanted to thank Forrest for giving me the chance."
Yeah, I'd love to do this for you all.
I'm gonna say that Jennifer also will wheel in towards you, and sorry, her wheelchair is actually, like I said, a ski, almost like a jet ski thing, as opposed to actually having wheels. And Jacob will say, "Oh, Jennifer, did you see me? Did you see me?" And Jennifer just smiles warmly and says, "I did, Jacob, I did. Forrest, right?"
Yeah. How's it going?
Hi. I just wanted to also say thank you. My brother has been doing nothing but talk about this concert tonight, so I just wanted to tell you that I really appreciate you watching out for him. You're okay in my book.
Well, thanks. I'm only doing my part, I'm happy to help.
Also, she looks towards. Is Cabe in there too? Is he not in this conversation?
He wouldn't be in this specific conversation.
Okay.
He's probably hovering, but I kind of envision him as being tough to spot when he's hovering.
That's fine. Then in that case, I'll just say unless you want to be seen, she doesn't see you.
Okay. Yeah, probably not.
Unless you want to be seen. Sorry, was there anyone else who wanted to role play with anyone? It really could be anyone, with anyone at the end of the concert. You're just opening it to anyone who wants to for the next.
Maybe not role play, but where was Seymour? That's it.
Seymour.
Where was he throughout all this?
Seymour, I mean, he's just been just about, honestly, because just trying to make sure everything is running smoothly, trying to be available if there's any fires. So far the convention has been a success without a hitch so far. So if you want to find him, I'm sure he's been watching the concert. So if you can go up to him if you like.
It's not a huge priority. Just more like making sure he was there and noticing
yeah,
I can do my stuff.
You can probably see him and he definitely when you make eye contact, he definitely gives you a clap from the distance and then gives you a thumbs up. He definitely looks a lot happier now than he ever did before.
Never seen him like that before. Okay.
I beg your pardon? Jennifer asks.
No, just our site manager is just really he's really happy right now.
She's gonna say, "I have a question though.
Huh?
Your friend Kevin."
Oh, we just met today. We're not really friends.
Ah, okay. Do you by any chance know where he is?
I've been paying attention to music for a little while. I don't think I have any eyes on the crowd.
At that point, I would just kind of reveal myself and just be like, "Hey."
She says, "So I found this," and she holds up a piece of paper.
Get there.
What's this about?
Just thought in case you wanted to have a fun time that I'd give you my number and I'd pick you out somewhere. I made this new apple dumpling. I forget what it was, but apparently it's pretty good. Thought I could make it for you sometime.
Well, truth be told, normally if somebody is asking me on a date, I would much prefer they told me to my face.
Oh, okay. In that case, would you like to go out with me?
I think that in the near future, the possibility of us spending mutual time together for a limited period of time, preferably in public at first, would be acceptable.
I accept these terms.
Very well. We'll talk.
Have a lovely day.
She'll just nod, and her expression remains a little bit expressionless.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to roll an insight, you can roll an insight.
Sure, I'm terrible at this. Let's do it.
Let's see what you got.
I believe a 9.
9?
Uh-huh.
Probably can't pick up anything from that with a 9.
Oh, it was actually an 11.
So, 11? Okay. Her face remains relatively stoic, like her mouth remains relatively stoic. Her eyes, you sense there might be a little bit of curiosity there. But you're not sure if it's curiosity because she thinks you specifically are curious, or if she's still trying to figure out, why is this person familiar? So you're not really sure between those two.
Fair enough, I can relate.
So, cool. We will end the session there, but starting next session, we will dive into the virtual world, and the group of you will have your very first QA test session.
Boy.
So that'll be exciting, jumping into your virtual characters. So